Coach, go ahead and tell us a little bit about Montana State Northern.
Well, they're a good football team. I really think that this could be the best Montana State Northern team that we've faced and had the opportunity to play. They got a lot of different skill sets. They have one of the best, I think, receiving cores around. And I hadn't even said anything about that quarterback of theirs. I don't think you can contain him. We hope to. He's always had some good days against us. He's very efficient with what he does. He's very athletic, and their offensive line is very good as well. So offensively, they got a lot of power. Defensively, they run to the ball very well. They're big up front. Linebackers will come up and hit you. We're going to have our hands full. Northern's a very good football team.
Coach, you mentioned that quarterback Derek Lear, and he's got a great running back behind him, and Derek Silva, and then O'Brien's at the wide receiver position. That's a lot of offensive threats. Your defense played well last week. What do you expect from them this week?
Well, I think there's always great improvement from week 1 to week 2. We made quite a few mistakes, and Tech stretched us out a little bit. We made some mistakes, but credit Tech, they got after us too. So I expect improvement. We missed 16 tackles in that football game, and you can't miss 16 tackles and expect to win a football game, I think. And those are things that we've been working on this week, is tackling and making sure that we're in the correct positions and we got the right run fits. Because again, they have a ton of formations, and they're coached very well. They do a nice job.
Coach, depth chart came out earlier this week for this week's games. You got Tyler Pine and Jason Simonis again to use this week. You're going to be using both quarterbacks.
We're going to use both quarterbacks. I think everybody knows that. I think to keep competition within our camp, we got to do a great job. And we're trying to get Ray Walzer back in the mix. He's coming off an injury, and I think we have athletic quarterbacks. I think we got quarterbacks that can do the job, and I want to create competition. And I think that's the best thing for our offensive production. Sometimes you got to go with who's hot, and Jason did a nice job coming off the bench. Although I do think Tyler managed the game well, and took us down. Just some mental mistakes offensively is what kept us from, in my mind, being more efficient with what we do.
Coach, first home game this weekend here at Community Stadium. You got anything special planned? Maybe a hook and ladder, Statue of Liberty out there?
We always have something going, I promise you. We got a couple plays that we've been working on all fall camp. We call them game winners, and we'll pull one out. I promise you that early.
Now, Coach, how about just your message to the fans to get them out here on the ground and watch the Mountaineers play?
Well, after watching these kids play against Tech, and at that time, my hands are tied. They're going to go out there and they're going to do what they do. But I was so proud to see the grit and the toughness and the heart that these kids had. The one thing I can promise the fans is if they come out, they're going to be entertained. It's small college football at its best. There'll be two teams, out there playing to win the football game, and they need your support, and it helps us so much. We've been talking about home field advantage all week, and making sure that when people come to Eastern Oregon, that it's a definite advantage, and the crowd support and the community support really helps these kids. They love playing. They play with passion, and again, I think you saw that. A lot of people probably turned their radios off when it was 4 minutes to go, down by 10, but these kids fought back, and we wanted ugly, but sometimes it's okay to win ugly. And I was just super proud of these kids for continuing to put up a good fight.
Well, Coach, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.